Pioneers victorious here on this Sunday afternoon, 3-0 sweep over North Dakota State. And we're joined by head coach Tom Hogan. Coach, impressive performance. Set number one was pretty tight, but after that, the Pioneers looked to find their groove. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, absolutely. North Dakota State's a great team. They know how to make you feel uncomfortable, and that's what they did there in that first set. But, they're relentless, and that's what I told my team, and that's what we prepared for. And we knew that coming back in that second set, they're going to come out just as hard. So we really had to step up our game, and we did. And so I'm really proud of the way our team responded.
Lydia Bartolo, one of the go-to players for the Pioneers, if not the go-to players, 7 kills in set number one, and a lot of them right at the very end when you needed it. And then from the service line in set number 2, she is as clutch as they get. Is that how you would describe her?
Absolutely. She used to, just be a role player in our offense, but she's really stepped up to be a leader in our offense and a go-to player. She's making really good decisions offensively, and then just her all-around game is pretty spectacular. Probably one of the top all-around players in our league. But yeah, she's stepped up into that leadership role, and she's embraced it, and it's reflected by her game.
Give us a couple other players that you saw today that you liked their performance.
Tina Bowe did a great job. She's a really consistent player that we can rely on. Lauren McManus came in off the bench, did a great job as well, back in the lanes and just making some great digs. And it's just great, when one person's game might be off, the rest of the team can step in it and carry the load. And that's what a well-balanced team does. We don't all have to be performing our best at all times. I think the balance on our team is really showing now, especially towards the end of the year when teams are getting tired from being on the road. The balance that we have on our team is one of our key strengths.
Just one more weekend of regular season volleyball before we get to tournament action. One of those matches is at home. It's going to be senior night. Tell me about the senior class and what they've meant to this program.
The senior class, they're great. They're great, and I think that's going to bring a lot of energy to Friday when we celebrate them. But yeah, it's going to be a special game. It's a game that we need to win. So a lot of our attention and focus is going to be on Omaha, and then what we're going to do is use that extra energy, from that senior class, in celebrating them. And I think we'll be really excited. But I'm going to make sure that the team stays dialed in.
If you pick up 2 wins next weekend, I don't mean to look too far ahead, you will be the number 2 seed in the tournament. How important is it to get that first round bye? The top 2 seeds get byes in the tournament.
It is. It's really important. To get a bye in the first round, that means that you're not playing 3 matches in, I think it's 60 or 70 hours. So that's a lot of toll on your body, especially here at altitude. So yeah, so that is our goal, is to secure that bye for the first round. But in doing that, if we look too far ahead, we're not going to. So just taking it, one practice at a time, one match at a time.
Coach, congrats on the win, and thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Pioneers victorious. They sweep NDSU 3-0 here in Denver.